This is a huge bathroom for a travel trailer. Hey everybody, Mike with RVBlogger here in front of the camera, and Susan's behind the camera. And if you've seen us before on YouTube, welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time seeing us, welcome aboard. Susan and I make tons of videos all about RVing, and we invite you to subscribe to our channel so you can get our brand new videos that we put out every Sunday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. And we also invite you to check out our website at RVblogger.com, where we have hundreds of helpful articles there all about RVing as well. But without any further ado, let's get into our review of travel trailers with huge bathrooms. This travel trailer is the Grand Design Imagine XLS model number 23LDE. It has an unloaded vehicle weight of 5,597 pounds, a cargo carry capacity of 1,398 pounds, for an overall gross vehicle weight rating of 6,995 pounds. It measures in at 28 feet 5 inches long, and it can sleep up to 3 people. When you first walk into this travel trailer, you'll notice that the kitchen is in the rear of the travel trailer. Then it wraps on around into the living and dinette area, and it has a nice entertainment TV overhead. In the center of this trailer is where the bathroom is located, and then all the way in the front is where the bedroom is located. So here I am all the way in the back of the travel trailer, right by the one entry door that comes in to the kitchen. There's a second entry door up in the bedroom, but we'll show you that towards the end of the video. Now, the kitchen area in here I think is spectacular. I love the fact that it's in the back. It gives you this full width of the trailer. You've got a nice big window, so it makes it all bright. And then you'll notice you've got this two-tone cabinetry. You've got a little accent or sizzle strip on the cabinet doors. It just looks very, very nice, and you feel like you're walking into a higher quality travel trailer, that's for sure. Grand Design always does a nice job with that stuff. Now, on my left-hand side here, the first thing you'll notice is you have a little storage cabinet here with a glass door on it. Again, just another little accent feature to give you that really quality finish in here. Up top, you've got 4 really big cabinets, but it's one big giant cabinet space behind them all, so you have lots and lots of storage up there. Now, the sink in here is really fantastic. It's a very good sized sink. It's very wide, and it's also very deep. And I love the fact that it's a single bowl instead of a double bowl sink. I think it just makes washing dishes, especially larger pots and pans, things like that, much, much easier. It's got a gooseneck faucet with a sprayer that pulls out, so that's very convenient. And I love that it's got this big window over top of almost the whole entire countertop area. So really, really feels good and bright in here. You'll also notice there's a decent amount of countertop space in here on both sides of the sink, which is always a plus. And then, of course, you've got your 3-burner range. Above that, we have our microwave oven. This is not a convection microwave, but you don't need one because below your cooktop, you have a real oven down below. Right next to the oven, we have a really nice big cabinet down here. More cabinet space below the sink. There's even a spot here for, I don't know what you would put in here, maybe little detergents or sponges or things like that. And then you have another cabinet on the other side of the sink, and then plenty of drawer space next to that. Now, right across from the main kitchen countertop, you have this little kitchen countertop. So when you walk in your door, you know, this is on the right-hand side. So you might throw your cell phone here, you might throw your keys here, what have you. One really cool thing about it is on the side, you've got a receptacle and USB ports. So if your phones do land here, you can just charge them up right here. Seems like a perfect spot to me. Then below that, you've got some very good sized drawers. And then there's even a place where you can kick your shoes underneath so that you're not wearing them through the trailer. So the rest of the kitchen sort of wraps around past the stovetop and oven, and then it flows into the living area. Now, this whole area is on a slide out, so it does really open up the inside of the trailer quite a bit. You'll notice you've got your pantry cabinet next to your refrigerator with some additional drawer space down below. And then your refrigerator itself is a Furrion fridge. Very good size refrigerator, nice and deep. This is also a 12-volt fridge, so it has a compressor. It runs on a 12-volt battery, or it'll run off of shore power. The really cool thing about 12-volt fridges, in my opinion, because we have one now too, is that it gets colder much faster than our old style fridge that we had in our Class C, which ran either on propane or shore power. But the ones with the compressors in them, they get cold much, much faster. This also has a good size freezer in here too. Again, very nice and deep. Plenty of room in there for all of your freezer storage. So here I am on the sofa in here, and this is part of the Thomas Paine collection. I gotta tell you, it is super comfy. It's even got this little, you know, this just feels really, really nice. We are probably gonna switch our theater seats out in our Class A, and this is something I would seriously consider. It's that comfortable. There's also a couple nice features with this couch too. One is that this center section does fold down, and there's a cup holder here, so you can put a couple cups in here. The only thing I wish it had was a little storage compartment in here for all your remote controls. It's great to keep them right in the couch. I know we must have, what do you think, 7 or 8 of them in our RV, and if we didn't have a little spot in the middle to keep them all, I know we would lose them all over. But anyway, very, very comfy. And then in addition to it being a beautiful recliner, it also has some nice features where it has heat, a massage function, and there's even a little light on each cup holder, so you can make sure on the corners at least you put your cup in the right spot. Now, directly across from the nice comfy couch is where the dinette is located, but above the dinette is where the TV is located. This is the perfect spot for sitting in your reclining sofa and watching TV. Very, very convenient. And then you've got some additional storage up top on either side. You've got your radio controls and things like that up here. Now, down below, your dinette is very, very comfortable, but in my opinion, it's just a little on the small side. I don't think you could get 4 people in here, but I don't really think this RV is really meant for 4 people anyway. I think the most you could sleep in here would be 3. 2 people on the bed and maybe 1 person on the dinette that does convert into a bed. But 2 people could very comfortably sit here and have dinner. I like the nice big window over top as well. And then you even have a couple of receptacles up here. So if you want to, I don't know, if you're working at your dinette and you want to have your computer charging or your phones or tablets, you know, you have that convenience right here by the dinette. Now here I am in the bathroom, and the bathroom in this trailer is in the center of the trailer, and it runs the whole entire width. So I have to say it's one of the bigger bathrooms that I've ever seen in a travel trailer. And I used to be of the opinion that I didn't like the bathroom in the center of the camper because you have to walk through it to get to your bedroom back here. But I've sort of changed my mind on that as we've been camping with the grandkids and all that stuff over the summer. Now I'm thinking this might not be a bad idea at all, and here's why. This camper actually has 2 doors to it. So if the kids are out here sleeping, or 1 kid is out here sleeping, you can shut the bathroom door, and then you can go out, come in and out of your bedroom door if you're outside by the fire without disturbing someone sleeping up front. The other thing is you can close this bedroom or bathroom door, and you can close this bathroom door and just have more soundproofing between you and the front of the trailer. Maybe you want to get some sleep, your partner wants to stay up and watch TV. Well, now you've got 2 doors that you can close, and you're nice and quiet up here all by yourself. So I don't know, I'm starting to change my mind about this mid-bath design. Anyway, let's take a look at it. I'll hop in the shower like I usually do. And this is a very good size shower in here, and I'll show you why. First of all, height-wise, we have about 6 feet 3 inches of height in here, so not a bad amount of height at all. But the width in here is what makes the difference. This is a full, I would call it 25 inches, almost 26 inches wide. Some showers that we see are just a little too narrow, so you'd be kind of, you know, crunched up standing in here. But this shower just gives you a few extra inches of width that really makes it a little more comfortable. The other thing that Grand Design does, which I love, is they have these retractable shower doors instead of the curtain. Nice and neat, easy to clean, out of the way, just very, very functional. And then you get a nice shower head over top, which, you know, looks good and I'm sure functions very well. So now Susan and I have traded spots. She's in the shower and I'm on the other side of the bathroom, and it just feels really big in here. And as you'll notice, we have a corner medicine cabinet up top, so plenty of corner storage behind the door. Very nice countertop space. They could have actually made the sink a little bigger in my opinion, but you get a ton of countertop space with it. And then you get some open cabinet storage down below, as well as a nice size cabinet below the sink. Now I'm about to do my elbow test, but before I do, there's plenty of extra storage even behind me all the way up the wall. So there's a lot of storage place in here. I guess you could use that as like a linen storage or extra TP or whatever you want to put there. Now the elbow test, if this door was closed, it might be a little tight, but on the other side, no problem at all. This travel trailer is the Forest River Salem model number 22 RBS. It has an unloaded vehicle weight of 5,928 pounds, a good cargo carry capacity of 1,837 pounds, for an overall gross vehicle weight rating of 7,765 pounds. The hitch weight on it is 765 pounds. It measures in at 26 feet 11 inches long, and it can sleep up to 4 people. When you first walk into this travel trailer, immediately to your left is a very large bathroom at the rear of the travel trailer. Then it wraps around into the living and kitchen area, and at the front of the camper is where the private owner's bedroom is located. So when you first walk into this travel trailer, my first impression is that you have a lot of floor space in here because the dinette and sofa are in a slide out. The refrigerator is as well, and so that whole area slides out about 3 feet, so it creates a nice open feel in here. I like the cabinetry. It's more of a rustic kind of feel in here. It's not like that fine finished cherry wood or something that makes it feel luxurious. It's a little bit more of a rustic camping kind of feel, and I really like that in here. Now, it's right next to the entry door. You've got this huge closet here on the right hand side. This thing is probably 3 feet deep. It's got a light inside of the pantry cabinet, and it gives you a ton of storage space in here. So directly around the corner from the pantry is where the entertainment area is located. Now in this RV, we're at an RV show. They don't have a TV mounted here currently, but if they did, you can see they could get a pretty large size TV here mounted on the wall, which is a great location because it's right across from the couch and the dinette, and actually it's another bed location there too. Now down below that, you've got a little bit of open storage and all of your pre-wires for, you know, electrical receptacle, cable, and all that good stuff. Then you have a nice Furion sound bar, and finally a beautiful fireplace down below. So these days in travel trailers, we are seeing a lot less travel trailers that have a dinette. And what the manufacturers have done is they've moved over to a multifunctional area here for the dinette and living area to help maximize space. And you know, you only eat at your dinette table 3 meals a day or whatever. So this way you can enjoy one space in 3 different ways. Now currently we're showing it set up as a dinette. And as you can see, you could sit just 2 people here comfortably to enjoy a meal, but it's in a great location because you're sitting here enjoying your meal. The TV and the fireplace are straight ahead, so you can enjoy watching a little TV while you eat, or certainly enjoy a nice fireplace view. Now, as I mentioned, this also just serves as a couch, and so the dinette table just pops out very, very easily. We can disconnect this bar from the tabletop, and then it just slides right into the fixture on the front of the couch. So when it's not in use, you can stow it away behind the couch is where it would go. I'm just going to set it up over here on the side for a minute. Anyway, you can sit here on this nice comfy couch and enjoy this as well. Now, the couch itself also features a lot of storage underneath. It's got these drawers that pop open, and they're making use of storage bins underneath, which we're seeing a lot more of as well in travel trailers. Instead of them building a drawer in here, they just make a door front and then supply you with some bins. Now, we recommend that you use clear bins. That's what we use in our RV. And that way we can see what's inside of them when we pull them out. We don't have to open them up and go through everything. It just makes life a little more convenient that way. So you've got 3 storage bins under here, 1 on each side of the couch, and finally 1 under the chaise lounge here at the end. And this is sort of a longer, flatter storage box, but it is the clear kind, so you can see what's in it. And now, finally, for the third function of this couch, it actually will jackknife out, and it creates a really large sleeping area. In fact, if we measure this whole thing, I mean, you've got Come on, tape measure. Man, you've got 7 feet 3 inches of length, and then it is about 42 inches wide. So, you know, any adult could sleep on this very, very comfortably, or you could get 2 small kids to sleep on here comfortably as well. One thing to note about this sofa location, however, is since it's located within a slide out, there are no electrical receptacles here or USB ports. And so for some people, that could be an issue, especially if you work at your dinette table or you want to set up your computer. You know, you just have to make sure it's charged, I guess, or you know, you can use another outlet that's further away to plug in, but you'll lose the convenience of being able to plug in while you're sitting here on your couch. So just across from the couch and dinette area and next to the entertainment area is where your kitchen is located. Now, this is sort of an L-shaped kitchen in here. And I say sort of because the refrigerator sort of stands alone over here next to the couch area in the slide out. But nonetheless, it still makes an L shape. Now up top here, you'll notice that you have a good sized microwave. You can fit an average size plate in there, I would think. And then you've got these really nice cabinets with the glass inlay doors and lots of storage space up top with a built-in shelf in the middle here. I prefer to see these be adjustable, but I see so many cabinets without even a shelf in here. I'm at least happy to see a shelf in the middle. Now the storage cabinets on the end here are very shallow, but you know, you could put cans and smaller goods up there, maybe smaller kitchen appliances, things like that, and store them away, or glasses or cups or whatever. Down below you have a lot of countertop space in this kitchen, and that's one of the best parts of having an L-shaped kitchen. You've got these 2 receptacles on the end, so you could put a toaster oven, a coffee pot, whatever you have. Everything wraps around to this really nice sized double bowl sink. It's got a very nice faucet over top, and of course the faucet doubles as a sprayer. And then next to that you have a 3-burner propane stove. All your knobs light up. And then you've got a real oven in here too, which is great for those of you that like to bake things, especially like a pizza. Down below that, or next to it I should say, you've got some storage underneath of the kitchen sink. And then these are where your kitchen utility drawers are located. So just across from the kitchen area and next to the dinette area is where the refrigerator is located. This is a 12-volt refrigerator, which means it runs off of battery or shore power. So here we are in the owner's private bedroom, which is located just past the kitchen area in the very front of this travel trailer. And it's a very nice setup in here. You know, one of the nice features is you can get out of either side of the bed. So if you get up in the middle of the night, you don't disturb your neighbor. And the size of this bed is, it's about 74 inches by 60 inches wide. So we would consider this a short queen size bed. Now around the bed, you've got all this nice cabinetry with these beautiful glass inlay cabinet doors with storage up top. And then on each side, you have a wardrobe cabinet with a bar in there so you can hang your garments up. And then one other thing to note is you can access the bottom of these cabinets from bed, and there is a receptacle located inside of each of the cabinets. So if you need to plug things in at night, maybe a CPAP machine, or you want to plug in and charge some of your electronic devices, you can certainly do that. And each side also has a very large end table that's available, and over top of each end table are 2 USB ports. Finally, there's a light underneath here that you can turn on and off. So you have a little reading light feature. And then on this side of the bed, there's even a little laundry chute. It's got a little net in there, so you can throw your dirty clothes in there. When you close the door, your clothes actually end up in the storage compartment that runs from side to side under the bed. Now, speaking of storage under the bed, if we lift up the bed, you have full access to the storage compartment that runs the width of the front of this trailer, and you can access it from both sides of the camper as well. And they have these nice little, I guess, cubby boxes built in here, so you can store things right here under your bed too. And then finally, there's a little shoe kick area underneath, so you can store all your shoes nice and neatly away. Two more features to point out in this bedroom. One is that there's a window on either side of the bedroom, so you can open them both and get a nice cross breeze in here, which is always nice. And then your TV location is right here, so you can mount your TV bracket here, and you've got a receptacle and cable up top, so everything's roughed in. So here I am at the very back of the travel trailer again, right by the entry door, and this is where the bathroom is located. And it's a really, really large bathroom, especially for a travel trailer that's under 30 feet long. The bathroom in here is a really great size. It's got a huge doorway to get in and out, which is a nice feature. A lot of times the doorways are kind of small in my opinion. This one sets up really, really well. Now, once you're in the bathroom, let's take a look at the shower and headroom and all that fun stuff. So here I am in the shower, and like I've mentioned before, in almost all travel trailers, you have to step up from the floor into the shower, and then I go ahead and measure in the shower because of that, right? You're not standing on the floor now, you're up 6 or 8 inches. And then I'm standing in the skylight area, and you guys know I'm 5'11", but the reason the manufacturers install these skylights is to help get some ambient lighting into the bathroom, and also to help with headspace, because they know you had to step up into the shower. So as far as headspace goes in here, get a quick measurement, and we are at 80 inches. So 6 feet 8 inches in the shower. That's really, really great. And then out here, anywhere else in the camper, you would also have 6 feet 8 inches of headspace. So a lot of room for you taller folks if you're looking for a good camper. Now, once you're in the shower, it feels really good. It's wider than most showers that we see. It's got a place for your soap and shampoo bottles here. Of course, the sprayer comes off the wall, so you can use that as needed. And then, while it does have a shower curtain, it's in a track. And so at least it stays neat and organized. It doesn't blow in on you. And the track actually curves out and away from the shower, so it actually pulls the shower curtain out a little bit. So now Susan's standing in the shower and I'm on the other side of the bathroom, so you can see how big the bathroom is in here. First thing you'll notice is this gigantic wardrobe closet. You can use this to hang garments up and store them away, or any way you'd like. Down below, there's even more storage space in about half the cabinet. Above here, you've got a really nice medicine cabinet with a few built-in shelves in there. They did a nice backsplash on the wall around the vanity sink. You have a good sized vanity sink and actually some decent countertop space. There's also a receptacle located on the front of the cabinet below the sink, and then you have open storage below that. Now, right next to where the shower was located, there is even more cabinet space in here, and this would be more of a linen closet, I would think, and you can stow away all your bathroom, bedding, towels, all that good stuff in here. And then finally, as far as the elbow test goes, I'm not going to pass it on my left side. Plenty of room on the right side, but the bathroom is so big, you will not feel cramped in here at all. This travel trailer is the Ember RV Touring Edition, model number 26MRB. It has an unloaded vehicle weight of 6,915 pounds, a cargo carry capacity of 1,310 pounds, for an overall gross vehicle weight rating of 8,225 pounds. The hitch weight is 865 pounds. It measures in at 31 feet, 11 inches, and it can sleep up to 4 people. When you first walk into this camper, on the left-hand side is where the rear bathroom is located. And then as you make your way through the camper, you've got your theater seating and entertainment area, and then you move into your dinette and kitchen area. And in the very front of this trailer is where a private bedroom is located. So here I am entering this trailer from the back end of the trailer. Susan is standing in the front bedroom. And my first impression when I walk in is I can't help but notice to my left, this is where the bathroom's located. It is gigantic, one of the best bathrooms I've ever seen, but we'll take a look at that at the end of the tour. We always start in the living area first. But the first thing you'll notice is on my right-hand side, there's a really nice sized pantry closet area. This has a light built into it that's on a motion sensor, which is really, really terrific. Or you can set it so that you turn it on and off however you would like. And then you've also got your circuit breakers all located in here. Now, I've talked about circuit breakers before in some other videos, and the fuses that are located in a trailer, is sort of their circuit breaker system. So there's, just like in your car, there's a fuse that goes to the radio, there's a fuse that goes to the dash lights, there's fuses for everything. You can buy those same automotive fuses, and I recommend you do. Buy a multi-pack of them, different amps, I guess it would be. 15, 20, 50, 30, 5, 10. Buy a multi-pack of them. And then if one of your fuses blows, you just pop a new one in. It's very, very simple, and they're very handy to keep on hand. Also located right next to the pantry closet is all of your controls. Now this control panel is really cool because it's got a motion sensor, so when you get in front of it, it lights up automatically, which is a great feature, especially at nighttime. Another really great feature in here is that all the lights on the ceiling are dimmable. Here's your little dimmer switch right here, and you just lower them on down. Now, right across from the main entrance into the camper, this is where like the living room or entertainment area is located. Now, in this camper, they are showing these movie theater style seats, but you can also get it with a trifold sofa here, so you can fold out the sofa and create another sleeping area. With the movie theater sleeping though, there's a couple of cup holders in the middle, and then this little armrest raises up so you can hide your remote controls in there. And then it's got some manual reclining feature to it, so you can sort of recline back. These are really nice and comfortable, by the way. I think they're very well made, and I like them a lot. Actually, they're more comfortable than ours, I think. Now you'll notice behind me here, there's a really nice sized window. There's another one on the side, and this whole entire sofa area and dinette is in a very large slide out. So this whole side of the camper slides on out, and it just gives you a lot of floor space in here. So it feels very, very roomy and spacious. Now, just behind me here, I pointed out the large window, and they've got these awesome screens that are in here. You can use the screen feature, or you can use the privacy shade feature to black out all the light. Now, just above me here, you'll notice that there is a long bank of cabinets that go all the way across over top of the dinette. So these are a series of cabinet doors that open up, but the whole entire thing is open from one end to the other. So if you have some longer items and you get them in there at the right angle, you can use the space very, very efficiently. Now, we have a similar setup in our Class A RV over top of our dinette too, and Susan uses clear totes to store all of our items in, so we can see what's in the totes, but it keeps things from sliding all over the place while we're traveling on down the road, and we recommend maybe you try the same sort of setup yourself. Now, directly across from the theater seating is where the entertainment center is located. Now, you'll notice down here at the bottom, it's got a really nice electric fireplace. This will blow heat out into the RV. Most electric fireplaces do. We have one in our RV as well, and it works great. It keeps the whole coach warm on those chilly mornings, so Susan and I stay nice and toasty. Now, just above the fireplace, you've got a space for some open storage here. And then you've got your TV location, which is really in a great spot. You can see it from the theater seating perfectly. You can also see it from the dinette, but it's also on a swing arm, so you can pull it out and swivel the TV however you would like. Then just above the TV is a decent sized storage cabinet. It's a little bit on the shallow side, but remember the big pantry cabinet's behind here, so that's why this is a little on the shallow side. But this is great for storing DVDs or CDs or whatever you might want to keep in here. Now, just past the entertainment center is where the kitchen begins. Now, this type of kitchen is what we call an L-shaped kitchen, and all that means is all of your appliances and everything are set up in the shape of an L. One of the biggest advantages of an L-shaped kitchen is this area in the corner where you get all this extra countertop space. But starting from the refrigerator end, this is a very nice size refrigerator. Now, this is a 12-volt refrigerator, which means it runs on battery or shore power, and it has a compressor in it rather than those fins that you see in some of the refrigerators that are out there that are more of an evaporation style refrigerator. These are a huge advantage because they cool much faster, and they're also very, very efficient, and they're bigger inside so you can store more stuff. This is a huge freezer and a huge refrigerator space for this trailer, so I really like that a lot. Now, down below the refrigerator, there is a nice big drawer down here for pots and pans or whatever you would like to store in there. And then right next to that, we have a range. Now this includes a 3-burner stove. And then down below that, it also has a real oven in here. So for those of you folks like me that like to cook a pizza every now and then, there you go. It couldn't get any better. And then below that, it has another drawer down below for pots and pan storage. Now, up above here, we have a microwave oven. It's a little bit on the small side, but it's really perfect for this size of a camper. You can easily get, you know, a plate size in there and microwave whatever you have. Now, they've done a nice job in here with this subway tile backsplash. I really like that quite a bit. One thing you'll notice, however, is that it does not cover the side wall of the cabinetry next to your stove. So if you're cooking here and anything were to splatter on the cabinet, you know, it might hurt the finish on your cabinet here. So you probably want to put something here. Maybe a cutting board could store here, something along those lines that would allow you to protect your cabinet space. Now, next to the microwave up top, you've got a nice big corner cabinet in here with tons of storage, and then another cabinet over top of the kitchen sink with more storage as well. And then, of course, we've got a really nice size double sink, 2 huge rectangular bowls, nice big gooseneck faucet. This is really a great sink setup. And then you'll notice you've got a receptacle over top of the countertop space, so you could set up your toaster oven, coffee pot, a regular toaster, whatever you need. And it's really a great amount of space in here. And if it's not enough countertop space for you, there's even an extendable countertop space right here. And the great thing about this is it doesn't block anything. So many extendable countertop spaces we see actually block a doorway. They may even block the entry door in and out of the RV, but this one's in a perfect spot, and it has another receptacle over top of it as well, so you wouldn't have to run a cord behind your kitchen sink. So very well placed, very well thought out. Down below your kitchen sink, there's a very large amount of storage space down there, and then of course you have a bank of 4 drawers for all of your kitchen utensils. So here I am at the dinette location right across from the kitchen, and I gotta tell you, the first thing that I really like about this dinette is that it doesn't have any legs. If you've ever sat in a travel trailer before that has the 2 posts that come down that holds the table in place, it's a real pain in the butt. Your feet hit them all the time, your legs aren't comfortable. We have that style of dinette in our Class C RV, and it's really not very convenient. This is a much, much better setup. I really like it a lot. Now you can sit 4 people at this dinette very, very comfortably. And in addition to that, you've got a window over top of the dinette and another window behind me here. So there's 4 big windows in this area that you can open, get a great cross breeze through here. Very, very well done. Now down below each of the dinette seats, there is a storage door that opens. And then they have these really nice sized bins that you could pull out. So it's a lot easier to access things that you store under here because you can just pull the whole bin out. Or the other option is just to remove the cushions. And there's a piece of plywood here that you can just pop right out of the way, and you can access all of your storage underneath both of your dinette seats. Now, this is the first time I've ever seen a dinette booth built with aluminum framing instead of wood framing. I think it's fantastic. It's very lightweight, it's very, very sturdy, and it'll last you a really long time. And finally, one last feature about the dinette is that you can lower the tabletop down, and this will convert into another bed. And this measures in at about 74 inches by 40 inches. So a decent sized bed. I mean, 6 feet 2 inches. You know, an adult could probably sleep here. Definitely 2 kids could sleep here very, very comfortably. There aren't many travel trailers out there that have a private bedroom, but this one does. So for you parents that want to have your own space closed off from the rest of the camper, maybe the kids are sleeping out here, they want to watch TV, you guys come in here, relax. You can watch your own TV in here before you fall off to sleep at night, and you're separated from the rest of the camper. This is a terrific setup. So come on in, let's check it out. So not only would this room serve as a separate or private bedroom, but it also serves as a second living area because The couch is set up as a Murphy bed. So when the Murphy bed's up, you got a nice comfy couch in here. The TV mounts on the wall directly across from here, which is a perfect location. So you can sit in here and watch TV, and the kids can sit out there and watch YouTube. Although we hope you're watching YouTube videos in here, just our YouTube videos, not gamers. But anyway, that's a whole different subject. So it is very multifunctional, and you can use this room as a second living area as well. But it's primarily the owner's bedroom. And the way this works is it's a Murphy bed setup. So you just have to sort of unjackknife your sofa. And then Ember's done a nice job. They have this one clip in the middle. A lot of places have a D-ring on each side. It's a little bit inconvenient and difficult to get to. But with the clip in the middle, you just snap it open, lower the bed down, extend this little bar, which helps to support the mattress when it's fully unfolded, and then you just fold it right on out. Now, a lot of folks are worried about where is the fold in the mattress. Well, I think if you're laying in bed here, you'll notice that the fold is down below my hips. And so as far as this mattress, hurting your lower back or things because maybe you're sleeping on the fold, I don't think you really have to worry about that in here. I think the fold is low enough that you can get away with it. Now, the size of this bed, I'm going to bet it's a short queen. And it's about 78 inches long. So if it was just 2 inches longer, it would be a full-size residential queen bed. But it's 2 inches short, so we'll call it a short queen, but it's pretty close. Now, you'll notice in here as well that we have a wardrobe cabinet on each side of the bed. There's a pole in here up top so you can hang your garments in here. And then down below that on each side, there's also a drawer that pulls out so you can store some things in there. And then you have a nightstand on either side of the bed as well. So one other nice feature about this Murphy bed is that it does have a reading light overhead as well. There's a string of LED lights up here. You just flip on the switch, and there's a dimmer control so you can brighten it up as much as you'd like or dim it down as well. Also, in each of the cubbies that are located back here, there's a little yellow light. So if it's nighttime and you need to turn a light on and you don't want to disturb your partner, this lower light, yellowish color, really helps with keeping that under control. And then in addition to that, there is a receptacle and USB ports on both cubbies as well. Now, just above the Murphy bed, you'll also notice there are 3 additional storage cabinets up top. That's really just one big storage space with 3 doors, but you have additional storage there. And then Ember does a great job adding this, I guess I'll call it a skylight in here. You can open this window up, or you can pull your shade down if you just want to block a little bit of sunlight, or you can pull your blackout shade up for when you're sleeping at night. Just very, very well done and thought out. Now, across from where your bed and couch are located is where your TV would mount on the wall here. And you could put a really decent size TV in here. That is for sure. Now you've got your receptacle, cable outlets, and even an antenna. It's all here for you to hook into. And then you've got a mirrored door here, so you have a nice big view of yourself when you're getting ready in the morning. Behind this door, you have some storage area up top, and then this would be more of like a coat closet where you can hang a couple of jackets or maybe some baseball caps or things like that. And then down below, you've got fully extendable drawers for even more storage in here. And then I'm sure you're already noticing there's a door right behind me, and so the bedroom or extra living area also has its own entry and exit. So here I am all the way at the back of the travel trailer now, and I'm in the bathroom, which spans the whole entire width of this trailer. It's one of the biggest bathrooms I've ever seen in a travel trailer. It's really fantastic. Now, I'm standing in the shower like I usually am, and for you taller folks, the height inside the shower is, gosh, 80 inches in here. So, that's a lot of height for some of you guys. What's that? 6 feet 8 inches inside the skylight. And then the regular ceiling height in the entire RV is 82 inches tall. And so, gosh, that's quite a bit of height in here. That's 68 inches of height, regular ceiling height throughout the trailer. So really fantastic. Now inside the shower, it's got a removable shower head and sprayer, and then it's got a retractable shower door, which is great. I love these things. They take up very little space. You just close them up, way better than a shower curtain, and they just work really, really well. They also have a nice liner or, surround inside the shower area. They actually took the subway tile and turned it up. So it's a different look, but I like it. It looks very nice and chic in here. Now, the rest of the bathroom is incredibly large. You've got this gigantic countertop and vanity area with a good-sized vanity sink. Up above, you'll notice these really two medicine cabinet doors, and they have just done a really great job with the lighting in here. They have lighting over top of the cabinet and also underneath. It just presents really well. It looks very nice and luxurious. And then you've got these gigantic doors to open. These cabinets are a foot deep, so there's just a ton of storage in here. Now down below, there's also a couple of doors here, and you've got some storage underneath of here. But it's funny, there's nothing here. But we'll go outside and take a look at that, and I'll show you why when we get outside. Now, just outside the shower, there is a lot of open storage here. That's the whole entire depth of the shower. These shelves are 32 inches deep, so you can get a lot of storage into that area. There's also a towel hook on each side of the shower that's very well done and well placed. And then finally, the commode itself. You're sitting in here, you're gonna pass the elbow test every time. Now here we are outside the camper, and we're also at the back of the camper, and this is what is located underneath of the vanity inside, and it's a little outdoor kitchen. So you've got a nice griddle here that's all set up with propane, and then you've got a refrigerator next to that, and this little mini fridge is nice because it's got a little spot for ice cubes. As you can see in the very front of the travel trailer, there is a huge pass-through storage area.
And it's lighted.
And it's lighted too. I know, that's pretty cool. And it's got this heavy duty rubber floor in here too. So very well done. Hey guys, let us know which one of these travel trailers with large bathrooms you liked best and why in the comments down below. We look forward to reading all your comments, and remember, the manufacturers peruse our comments now and then as well. It helps them to make better RVs for all of us because of your comments that you leave. And if you want to check out some other really awesome travel trailers with awesome floor plans, just click the box down below, and Susan and I will see you in the next video.